Hi, welcome to the video series we've designed for our new members class. I'm excited you're taking the time to learn more about Trinity Park and are considering joining us as a member. Olivia and I planted Trinity Park in 2010 with this vision, that if you plant a church that's committed to proclaiming the gospel in word and deed in a diverse community, and you call those in your church to love their neighbors, not just neighbors who are similar to you, but all of your neighbors, then God will be faithful to build a church that reflects the diversity of the community. Trinity Park was planted on the belief that if we make the gospel the drawing card, not multiculturalism, and then intentionally cross cultures because of the gospel, disadvantaging ourselves to advantage others, we will get a chance to watch the Lord build a church that is a preview of heaven, a community made up of every tongue, tribe, and nation right here in the Triangle area. Back in 2010, this was just a gospel-shaped dream. But now in 2021, God continues to make this into reality. Today, we continue to proclaim the gospel of grace from the scriptures in Sunday worship, in community groups, in youth group meetings, in children's ministry, and Bible studies. And as we proclaim Christ in word and deed, God continues to bring families and individuals into our church from all kinds of ethnic, socioeconomic, and religious backgrounds. Here in this highly polarized moment in our country, where forces on the right and the left want to divide us up and push us away from each other, we have chosen a third way, a way of unity and diversity found only at the cross and the empty tomb of Jesus Christ. At Trinity Park, God has blessed us with many children, 160 children under the age of 18, and we are pouring our lives into this rising generation. Even so, we are also a multi-generational church and have young adults and empty nesters connecting with us in worship and community. We are both local and global. We partner with organizations and churches like World Relief, Mount Zion Church, and Raleigh Dream Center locally, and City to City, the China Partnership, and IJM globally. So no matter who you are or where you're from, if you're interested in learning more about who Jesus is and how to shape your life around his life, death, and resurrection, then Trinity Park is for you. In so many ways, we are still the same as we always have been since we launched in that little blue gym at Morrisville Elementary years ago. But even though we're still the same, today we are seeing more than ever how far we still need to travel if we're going to live into our original vision. As we center our lives on the grace of Christ, here are some ways we're seeking to live in line with the gospel that may make us different from churches or communities you've been a part of in the past. At Trinity Park, we acknowledge the real problems caused by sin in the world, problems like racism, persecution, slavery, abortion, injustice, and more. We believe that the serious sins in our world don't just exist out there, they also exist in here. And we acknowledge our personal need for Christ in our own lives, marriages, parenting, and friendships. We're working hard at figuring out what it looks like for us to raise up leaders from minority cultures and ethnicities, to extend women more opportunities to serve, and to engage our local community and the world in even more meaningful ways. The point is, whatever God cares about, we talk about that at Trinity Park. At Trinity Park, we don't have any gospel no-go zones. We want to follow Christ in all the dirt under the fingernails areas of our lives. Okay, you might think after hearing this that we must be an over-the-top intense group of people, but really, we're not. We're a warm and welcoming congregation. We're a community where people are free to openly struggle and yet at the same time hear the message that Jesus' life, death, and resurrection are the best answers to our struggle. Have you ever been in a community where you can actually be honest about how you're doing? It's actually super freeing. At Trinity Park, we believe the gospel is for everyone. And because it's for everyone, that means it's for us, for you, and for me. I'm so glad you're thinking about joining our church, and I look forward to getting to know you over the months and years ahead.